Hello, world.
So today we're gonna do a answer in a year video. Let's see if I remember to answer in a year. I have 6 questions, and we're gonna answer them today, and then we're gonna answer them a year from now. Okay. So the first question is, who's messier?
Who's messier?
Fine, we'll do who's messier. Yes, it's definitely me. I'm messier. I also have a lot more in the house, though. I have more things.
Next question, who's more of a hoarder?
No, that's not a question. Next question. What is a song that reminds you of the other person? Do you remember the 20th night of September? September by Earth, Wind and Fire.
Mm-hmm.
It's Max's theme song.
That's my theme song. I always associate this with you, the Dream On by Aerosmith.
Why can I hit those notes?
Because you hit those notes, and I feel like you're always like the person to sing it out of everyone that I know.
Has the age gap ever been an issue?
Once you're out of high school, it doesn't matter anymore. It's just gross to think about when, like, I had just got out of high school when you were about to start high school.
Yeah, so
Like, thinking about it in that terms is gross, and so that's why you like after you get out of high school, it's a lot better.
Because I was still in 8th grade and you were graduating, right?
2008, yeah, I graduated 2008.
Yeah, so that is weird, but I don't know.
It's weird until you get out of high school.
When we were in Hawaii, I had my braids like this, and we went to go surf.
We're all 13-year-old.
We went to go surf, and our instructor, he looks at me straight in the eye, and he's like, "We should probably have your dad sign the release form." And I look at Max.
I'm dad.
And I was like, "Oh, that's my husband." "Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am." Like, how old do you think I am?
How old do I look?
Who does more of the cooking, and who is better at it? Okay, I do more of the cooking.
Like 90% of the time, especially when I'm in school.
Yeah.
Well,
But then I get tired of cooking, and then you take it over for a few days.
okay, so summer semester, you definitely did cooking because it was just class and then study session.
And
So,
when we were both in school, I did most of the
in
cooking.
fall and spring, I did a little more because I had more free time.
Yeah, but I do think he's better at cooking than I am. He seasons things so much better than I season them.
So I do a lot more trial and error than she does. Good chicken.
Paprika goes in everything, apparently.
Deviled eggs.
What's your favorite personality trait in each other?
I'm gonna go with something that I lack that I like about you. I like that I feel like you can make friends easily and that you like other people and you invest in them a lot more. And I don't. Like, I'm comfortable just like, see you later, bye.
It's funny the way that you phrased it. I'm going to say something that I lack and you have. You like other people. Quality over quantity.
Yeah, that's more what I. So I feel bad because I think people can tell, like, oh, he doesn't really want to be around me right now. Like, yeah.
It gets on my nerves sometimes, but I love how, like...
That's how marriage should be.
I love how driven you are, like, driven to perfection that you are.
Oh, yes. Just annoying.
And it gets on my nerves because him and I see things differently because our perspectives are very different.
I'm very meticulous with how things should be, and so if I do something and it's not up to my standard of, or like the correct order, the correct process, or the correct outcome, I need to redo it again or change it slightly.
Yeah, and I'm more like general picture. Like, you did great. Let's move on to the next thing to do great. Like, you don't say that's also a trait that surprised me about you because when I first met you,
I wasn't driven in the terms of what you find driven, like as like an approval. Like, I was still meticulous about things, but it was things that you deem are important.
Yeah.
Like, I did it towards video games. I did like, why are you focusing on that? That's alright.
What's the first thing you do in the morning and the last thing you do before you go to sleep?
First thing in the morning, when I wake up. Roll out of bed.
I would say Max usually does wake up and shower. That's the very first thing he does.
I'm amazed at people that have morning routines to get stuff done. Because I wake up, I go immediately into the shower. I brush my teeth in the shower, and then I get dressed and I go to school. Like I don't really eat breakfast ever. It's very rare.
Usually scroll Instagram or something before I go to bed.
I'm on my phone doing something. I've always been that way. I don't think I'm gonna break that habit.
But the first thing I do when I wake up, I put my contacts in. I can't stand wearing my glasses.
First thing you're doing when you wake up is throw a grumpy fit.
No, I don't.
No, you scroll through your phone, Facebook or Instagram. It's one of the two.
Oh, that is true.
Because there's sometimes like I woke up at
It's been the best date you have been on with each other.
the best date.
Mm-hmm.
Going to Disneyland count?
You can count if you want.
It was a surprise for me, so I deemed it the best.
Nothing is gonna top that date, though.
No, there'll be something that'll top it. I'm sure.
Of this, I am sure. I always love our Barnes & Noble dates. We go to Barnes & Noble almost all the time.
Oh, no. Favorite date was the first one that I took you on,
Chick-fil-A,
which included what?
People Watch Bingo.
Yes.
That I also won.
Yes.
Because Tat,
Love you, Tat. I'm mad that you were there that day.
he's never gonna see this.
I know he's not, but. So, very first date ever, I created a People Watch Bingo, and so I just put generalized or stereotypes, whatever you want to call them, of people like on a bingo board, and it was like the overly buff gym rat, or those girls that were the nasty poofs. Ladies, I don't care if you're offended by that. It's ugly. Someone wearing a yellow shirt. Anybody that was wearing like superhero memorabilia. And the last one was somebody that you both know, and of course it was Tat.
Yeah, well, okay, this is how it went down. I saw Tat and I was like, oh, look, it's Tat. You know Tat, right? He was like, oh, yeah, I do. I was like, bingo!
Stupid Tat. I think that was my favorite date.
Yeah, that was a good one.
A date that I'm looking forward to. The first date where we're gonna leave the kids with whomever to get away from them, and we're gonna go spend time alone. We'll stay with like grandma, grandpa, uncle, auntie, whoever. I think the children to go.
We don't even have kids and we're already dreaming about not being with them.
Right?
Okay.
Future children, we love you, but you know there's a thing called alone time, and sometimes you need it. You're not born yet, but we still love you.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna end that there.
What's that from?